Hey everybody, welcome back to Mass Effect 2 playthrough. I'm Morganth, and we're just going to do a recap. So, like I said last time, we're kind of entering the second phase of the game. I'll go more into detail about it in a second, but last time we played, we went to the colony of Horizon, where we were trying to save colony from the collectors. We were only able to save some. We weren't able to save everyone. Our old crew member Ashley Williams was at the colony, and we were able to meet up with her. She, of course, railed against us because we joined Cerberus. Understandably so. Cerberus is not a good organization. It has a history of being quite radical and hostile. So, yeah. Then we came back, we talked with the Elusive Man, and Elusive Man said he's going to be trying to find a way to get us through the Omega-4 relay, and that's where we left off. He did send us a few more dossiers of people to recruit, so we will work on that. But first, I believe that there are going to be a few people who want to talk to us.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Incoming message from Admiral Stephen Hackett, Alliance HQ.
Commander Shepard, I need to discuss a sensitive matter with you privately.
I had forgotten about
I'll take this in my quarters.
I had forgotten about that one.
Thank you for your time. I'll keep this brief. We have a deep cover operative out in Batarian space. Name's Dr. Amanda Kenson. Dr. Kenson recently reported that she found evidence of an imminent Reaper invasion.
So why call me?
Just this morning I received word that the Batarians arrested her. They're holding her in a secret prison outpost on terrorism charges. I need you to infiltrate the prison and get her out of there. As a favor to me, I'm asking you to go in alone.
What is Dr. Kenson actually doing out there?
She's a deep cover operative, Shepard. We talk only when we have to. I'd heard she was investigating a rumor of a Reaper artifact in the system. Her last report said she'd found it.
Great.
What else can you tell me about the operative?
Amanda's a top scientist and Alliance agent working in Batarian space.
So you've said several times.
It's a deadly assignment, and she's one of the few up to the challenge. She and I go back pretty far, Commander. I won't let her rot away in a Batarian torture camp.
I thought the Alliance denies the Reaper threat. That must be some proof she found.
Kenson's team found an artifact out in Batarian space. She believes it's a Reaper device, proof that the Reapers are indeed planning to invade. I've known her a long time. If she says she has proof, it's worth checking out.
The Batarians won't take kindly to the Alliance breaking into a secret prison.
This is not an Alliance operation. It's one person going in alone to save a friend. If it were an official mission, of course the Batarians would be upset. You keep this quiet, Shepard, and there's nothing to worry about.
I have no idea who she is.
I have a hell of a squad ready. I'm sure they'd help out.
Kenson is my friend. If the Batarians see a squad of armed soldiers, they'll kill her. This is serious, Commander. Go in with discretion, or don't go at all.
I'll make this a priority.
The prison is hidden underground in a Batarian outpost on Aratat. I'll upload the coordinates now. Once she's secure, confirm her discovery. We'll debrief you when you're back.
Got it.
Hackett out.
Okay. So that is the mission. Oh, I have dead fish. I forgot about the fish. I forgot about my fish. We'll have to. Yeah, my bad. Anyway, so that is actually the that is the beginning of the Arrival DLC, which is one of the DLCs for this game, and actually leads directly into the events of Mass Effect 3. So we're actually going to hold off on doing that mission until we've done everything else. deaths in the game. That'll be the very last
Jacob
mission
wants to
we
speak
do.
with you, Commander. I saw the reports on Horizon, Commander. What you did was amazing. The report
Thanks,
mentioned that Ashley Williams was there. How did that go?
There's not much to say. The past is the past.
I understand. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Operative Lawson would like to see you at her station on the crew deck. Operative Taylor would like to see you over in the armory. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
It's always nice chatting with you.
Forgot to read more messages. Entitled. Oh, that's one of the prisoners. Alliance soldier. Perfect. Alright, and then Shadow Broker Intel. Give to. Yeah, we're gonna get there. Anyway, so as I was saying, this kind of enters into the second phase of the game, or the second phase of the game is while we still do have a few people to recruit, more than anything, we're actually like trying to sorry, I've actually never like really looked over here. More than anything, it's kind of reinforcing our squad and making sure our squad is prepared for what is about to come. So yeah, and you'll see why in just a second.
Commander, sorry I'm a little unfocused. Personal matter. It won't affect my duties.
The yeoman said you wanted to see me. What's this about, Jacob?
As I said, it's a personal matter. I don't want to waste our time if it turns out to be a goose chase. But... well, I got pinged by a ghost the other night. Family.
I'm listening.
My private log got an update about the Hugo Gernsback, the ship my father served on. It sent an SOS last week, reporting a crash and requesting a rescue. Shepard, that ship went missing 10 years ago. I hadn't talked to my father for 3 years before that. I've buried everything but a body. I'm not convinced it isn't just some automated distress signal ticking over. It's been too long.
I think you'd be more excited that your father might be alive.
He wasn't around enough for me to have bad memories. It's an old, well-healed wound. But if he's actually alive and needs help, I also want to note that it's not normal procedure for distress calls to be routed to the Normandy. This was passed to my personal log through Cerberus filters.
Oh, and just knowing,
Any signs that this was a Cerberus front? Who passed this to you?
I doubt the elusive man would let a direct operation stake hold this long. If there's a link, it's probably just about money. Cerberus needs diverse holdings to fund projects like, well, you.
dang straight, I'm expensive.
And whoever sent this my way covered their tracks. Someone could be fishing for favors, or thought it would get under my skin. Who knows with that bunch?
Who does?
You didn't get along with your father?
He made no apologies, I'll give him that. You make a mistake, you own up to it, even if you keep making it. Whatever problems we had were a lifetime ago. I've had 10 years to get to where I am, and as far as I know, he's still a ghost.
Sense.
Tell me about the Hugo Gernsback and what it was doing.
Privately held frigate. I looked over the mission brief when it disappeared. Nothing stood out. Typical research and grab operation. Find an uncharted planet, stake a claim, and establish as large a presence as you can as fast as possible to shut out competitors.
That's interesting.
I think we can spare the time. Pass the coordinates to Joker.
I appreciate that, Commander. I don't expect more than dusty old bones, but it'll be good to close the record.
So the crew really isn't expecting to make it out alive here, so a lot of them are trying to, like, wrap up and,
Miranda wants to see you, Commander.
I know. Wrap up everything and make sure that everything is A-okay before they go on. They want to just wrap everything up and leave no loose ends behind. Is what the elusive man really wants us to do, too. So,
Shepard, I find myself in the unpleasant position of asking for your help. I don't like discussing personal matters, but this is important.
Miranda, you're one of my crew. Tell me what's on your mind.
You remember what I told you about Father? Building a dynasty? There was another reason I went to Cerberus for protection. I have a sister, a twin, And he's still hunting her. Cerberus has kept her safe, until now. She's living a normal life on Ilium, safe and hidden from my father.
So you think your father has tracked her down?
Precisely, Commander. My sources indicate he knows that she's on Ilium. I've tried to keep her hidden without impacting her life, but I'm out of options.
Yeah, that's right.
He's too close. I need to relocate my sister's family before it's too late.
What do you know about your sister?
She's my genetic twin. We're identical, but she deserves a normal life, and she's going to get it no matter what.
Does your sister's family know about this? Are they okay with being relocated?
They know nothing. They're completely uninvolved. Normal. I told Cerberus, and they're coming up with a positive reason to move the family.
What do you need me to do?
My father is extremely persistent. I'd like to go to Ilium when Cerberus is moving the family to make sure none of his agents get too close. My contact's name is Lantea. She'll be waiting for us in a lounge near the Nos Astra docking bay.
Well, so there we go. We have two loyalty missions. We've already done one, if you remember, 2 episodes ago. I believe 2 or 3. I think it was 3. We did Kasumi's loyalty mission. And again, it's just to make sure that we are clearing everything up. However, before we start doing any loyalty missions, we do have a few companions that we need more.
No messages for you, Commander.
A few more dossiers, and we are going after Best Girl Tali right now. After I get to McMaster today. Yeah, so 3 more companions to recruit. Well, technically there are 4. There are 3 more that we can recruit right now. We're coming to, so that's what we're going to do today, is we're going to be recruiting Tali. Because there's not enough people from the original Normandy on here. Alright. Front and Garrus. Let's go.
Shepard, our data indicates that Tali is somewhere in these ruins. There is considerable Geth activity and an environmental hazard. Solar output has overwhelmed Haestrom's protective magnetosphere. Exposure to direct sunlight will damage your shields.
Good to know. Keep out of the sun. Sprint.
I'm having serious issues with my shields.
So we'll fight for the shade, but no hiding.
Everyone's having serious issues with their shields.
Emergency log entry. The Geth are here. I've stayed to buy the others time. Anyone who gets this, find Tali's aura. She and that data are all that matters. Kill us alive.
That was depressing. Imagine, I wonder how that is, like, being that important. Like, what do you have to do to be that important that everyone's like, they're the only things that matter? You know, you're
incoming dropship. Hostile!
Bombing.
There we go.
Still thought for some reason that was going to be a bombing run. Trying to stick to the shade as much as possible. As I don't like not having shields. Whoa, there's
Pressure punch through their armor.
These very much sound like the they sound like something from KOTOR. Thing in front of me, because of course psychic powers are blocked by, you know, steel. It is a little difficult to tell it when you're in the shade when you're not.
Shields have failed. One less to worry about.
Very nice, so I'm able to pretty much just get rid of their shields instantaneously by shooting them once. I approve. I hit you with electricity.
Crash one!
I asked a lot of questions because honestly, I'm like actually like legitimate.
The Geth sent a dropship towards Up 2. Talisaurus secure. We need backup. Op 1, this is Squad Leader Calringer. Come in. Over.
I'm here.
This is Commander Shepard of the Normandy. Can we provide assistance?
Patch your radio into Channel 617 Theta. We were on a stealth mission, high risk. We found what we were after. The Geth found us. They've got us pinned down. Can't get to our ship. Can't transmit data through the solar radiation.
What's the status of your team? How many
Why
of
did
you
we
are
do
left?
this? Like,
We're a
clearly the
small squad,
communication
dozen
system
Marines
is
plus
in
the
here.
science team.
In your
Down
army.
to half strength now.
We do
Made the
this.
synthetic bastards pay for it.
Particularly when, like, he doesn't have a helmet. Like,
What brought you this
Why
deep into
didn't have a
Geth-controlled space?
You're asking the wrong person, Shepard. I just point and shoot. Something about the sun. It's going bad faster than it should. Some kind of energy problem.
Any idea where the Geth came from?
One of the patrol ships found us. Dropships started raining Geth down on our heads before we could get off-world. Systems under Geth control. We knew they made planetary sweeps periodically. We hoped going low emissions would hide us.
well, you're not.
Do we have to
Normandy.
worry about the Geth sending in reinforcements?
I don't think so. Their patrol ship hasn't lifted off again. The radiation blocks all off-world communication.
How are you holding up? We can be there in a few minutes.
Take it slow and careful. Direct sunlight fries our shields all to hell.
We are
We're
aware.
down at base camp across the valley. I left Talisaur at a secure shelter that doubled back to hold the choke point. Getting Tali out safely is our top priority. If you can extract her, we'll keep them off you.
You've got confirmation that the Geth haven't reached Tali yet?
Affirmative. Left my best men with her. When you get here, you can talk to her on the comm. Every Marine on this rock is sworn to protect Talisaur. As long as one of us is still drawing air, she'll be safe.
Hold position. We'll hit their back ranks.
Wait! Watch your ass! We got a dropship coming in.
Yay! No. I wonder why the dropships, like, why did that design, like the insect-like design?
Crap, doorway's blocked. Grab the demo charges in the buildings nearby. Use them to clear a path.
Or I could jump over it.
Shepard, I have scanned the area and located the demolition charges the Quarian commander mentioned.
Put it on my radar.
You will need both sets of charges to clear the rubble.
I don't understand why I can't jump over it. Like, it's not that tall. Shepard's got upper body strength. I see. We'll stand next to her real quick. See? I could totally leap over that. Or Shepard could. I could.
My shield!
I like playing the Sentinel in Mass Effect. I really feel like I have freedom of anti-synthetic and
Firing a high impact.
anti-synthetic and anti-biological attacks.
We need a core sample to get a timeline on the rate of radiation increase, but our equipment keeps dying on us. Shepard once used a mining laser to clear some rubble back on Therum. Maybe I can do something similar with demolition charges.
Station. I hear some Geth.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah. On this ship, according to Miranda, we obey orders.
Worthless.
It's next to impossible to get accurate solar measurements. The radiation keeps burning out our equipment. This sun it was stable a few hundred years ago. Stars don't die that quickly.
Always take the high ground, boys. As Master Obi-Wan Kenobi taught us. I'm not in the sun anymore. Dang. I'm inside. Hoping that was another, this would be nice so we get two. Where's the other set of demo charges? Oh, it's probably over this way. I always do this when I play this mission. I always think that this is the way I'm supposed to go. I mean, it is, but like I think that this is like the continuation. So I spend my time looking around instead of actually like, you know, actually picking up the demo charges.
Take it!
There we go! We're taking too much fire. If we head to the left, we can flank them.
Or we can keep doing...
On the ground, now!
I don't know why we did that. Head to the left. But yeah, I'm not sure why you wanted to do what you wanted to do. You were perfectly fine where we were. Get more ammo. Alright, let's plant the explosives.
Send it to the sky.
And
We
sprint
might
away,
want to
sprint
move.
away, sprint away, sprint away.
I'm with you.
Interesting that they actually gave us like musical sound effect. Also, like, totally could have jumped over that. Just saying.
Quarian architecture. There's two words you don't expect to hear together.
Why do we care? Anyone choosing to come here should be on their own.
Kind of mean.
Our ancestors walked these halls with uncovered heads. The sun must have been normal back then. So much space, walls of stone. It's amazing. I wish my friends could see it. I wish Shepard were here.
Wish I was here too, Tally. No,
Tally's order to base camp. Come in, base camp.
it's a very interesting, sorry, just real quick before we answer that, where Grunt is like, why should we care? He's like, that's just the development of Grunt's character, is that he doesn't have a reason to care about anything. And so he needs to, I hear you, Tally. So he just needs a reason to care, honestly, and he just doesn't have one currently.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Tally, it's Shepard. I'm sorry. Everyone here is dead. Any survivors must have fallen back.
We knew this mission was high risk. Damn it. And what are you doing here, Shepard? We're in the middle of Geth Space.
I was in the neighborhood. I thought you might need a hand.
Thanks for coming, Shepard. It means a lot to hear your voice. Carl Rieger and what's left of the Marines got me into the observatory. From where you are, it's through the door and across the field. I got the data I needed and I'm safe for now, but I've got a lot of Geth outside.
What's this research you're after?
It's about this world's sun. It's aging faster than it should. I can tell you more about it once we've got fewer Geth shooting at us.
Understandable.
Would it help if I brought in the Normandy?
Doubtful. These buildings are centuries old. If you bring down heavy fire, this whole place could collapse on us.
Is anyone else still with you, or are you alone out there?
Rieger had a team of Marines covering me when I ran for the observatory. At least some of them are still alive. I can hear them firing at the Geth outside.
It looks like somebody sealed the door against the Geth and the console is damaged. Can you get it open on your end?
Let me see. Yes, I can do it. Here. Should be unlocked now. Be careful, Shepard, and please do what you can to keep Rieger alive.
Alright, unlocked. Going.
They've seen us.
Machine cowards! The drones can hide!
Yeah, they hide better than their Geth counterparts.
Firing a high impact shot.
I'm gonna circle around this way. Where did it go? Did it die? I hope it died.
This should slow him down.
Things just disappear.
There we go.
Trouble!
Yeah, but I know I've said this like many times. I swear to think of enemies in the Legendary Edition.
Just for my shield!
Oh, it sounded like a Pokemon. I feel like that was a Pokemon sound at the end there, right there. Ouch, 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 ouch. I don't have cover. I don't have cover. So bad. I believe that they somehow doubled the number of enemies in Mass Effect 2. Maybe one day I'll do a side-by-side playthrough. That was a cool thing I thought about. Is if you could somehow program it so that way you could like play the two games side by side, like ultimately really truly compare the differences. I think so that I think that would be cool. If you could pull it off. And like, for Mass Effect 1 at least, you'd have to make sure that, well, we're all Mass Effect 2 as well. You'd have to make sure that things synced up somehow.
Get down!
In Mass Effect 1, you'd have to make sure that the,
This is why I follow you, Shepard. Big things.
Oh yes, you follow me because of the big things. So in Mass Effect 1, you'd have to make sure that the armors that you got were synchronized. In Mass Effect 2, you'd have to make sure that the bypasses and hacks were synchronized.
Over here! Get to cover!
So, like, it would be a difficult feat, but I think it would be doable.
Squad Leader Cal Rieger, Migrant Fleet Marines. We talked on the radio before that dropship arrived. I still got no idea why you're here. This ain't the time to be picky. Callie's inside over there. Geth killed the rest of my squad, and they're trying to get to her. Best I've been able to do is draw their attention.
Are you sure she's still alive?
The observatory is reinforced. Even the Geth will need time to get through it. And it's hard to hack a door when someone's firing rockets at you. The Geth are near platoon strength, but the Colossus is the worst part. It's got a repair protocol. Huddles up and fixes itself. I can't get a clear shot while it's down like that. I tried to move in closer, and one of the bastards punched a shot clean through my suit.
It's very bad for a...
How bad is your suit damage?
Combat SEALs clamped down to isolate contamination, and I'm swimming in antibiotics. The Geth might get me, but I'm not gonna die from an infection in the middle of a battle. That's just insulting.
What can you tell me about the battlefield?
Right side's got a catwalk with a sniper perch. You could wreak some havoc from there, but none of my men made it past the Geth. The middle's got cover, but the damn Colossus has a clear shot at you the whole time, and you've got Geth coming in from both sides. The left gives you some cover from the Colossus, but your ass is hanging out for the Geth. That's how I got shot.
Any ideas on how to deal with the Colossus?
Standard protocol with armature-class units is to sabotage the shields and whittle it down, you know? Kill it with bug bites. But the repair protocol blows that plan to hell. You try to wear it down, it just huddles up and fixes itself. So whatever we do has to scrap that bastard fast. Probably means getting up close, past that cover.
We need to get to Tally. Got any ideas?
Just one. I'm not moving so well, but I can still pull a trigger. And I got a rocket launcher that the sun hasn't fried yet. You move in close. I'll keep the Colossus busy. Maybe even drop its shields. With luck, you'll be able to finish it off.
You've done enough, Rieger. You don't need to throw your life away.
Wasn't asking your permission. My job is to keep Tally safe.
We don't have enough people on our side for you to take one for the team. Stand down.
I'm not gonna stand there while you run into enemy fire. They killed my whole squad.
And if you want to honor your squad, watch my back. I need you here in case they bring reinforcements.
Yep.
All right, Shepard. We'll do it your way. Hit him for me. Keyless alive.
Enemy!
Gonna take the far right side.
Worthless. There, one less to worry about.
Got no shields.
One more.
I take the middle, it looks like. Pinned in here.
I'll put them down.
Oh, we're gonna go right. Just gotta stuff and get over.
Toss of power.
I want to get to the sniper. I want to get back into cover. How is this so bad?
On your six. Right.
I did not expect it to get Also, when Geth get flamethrowers.
Light them up. Yeah, right on your ass. Yes. Fire in the hole.
Keep seeing those lights behind it, and I keep thinking of this launching rocket. Ow.
Taking heavy fire.
Ow. Alright, should give us
Hostiles up ahead. Understood. I'll get there. On it.
Jeff. We did it, boys.
Just
and
a second.
girls.
I locked the door to keep more Geth from getting inside.
I appreciate
There,
that.
that should do it.
I'd rather you not die. Let us go inside.
Just let me finish this download. Thank you, Shepard. If not for you, I would never have made it out of this room. This whole mission has been a disaster. I wish I'd joined you back on Freedom's Progress, but I couldn't let anyone take my place on something this risky.
Understandable.
A lot of Quarians lost their lives here. Was it worth it?
I don't know, Shepard. It wasn't my call. The Admiralty Board believed the information here was worth sacrificing all our lives for. I have to believe that they know what's best.
I didn't ask what some admiral thought. I asked what you thought.
What do you think?
A lot of people died here. Some of them were my friends. All of them were good at their jobs. That damn data better be worth it. The price was too high.
What can you tell me about your research here?
Haestrom's sun is destabilizing. Back when this was a Quarian colony, it was a normal star. It shouldn't change that quickly.
Any idea what's destabilizing the sun?
If I had to guess, I'd say that it was dark energy affecting the interior of the star. The effect is similar to when stars blow off mass to enter a red giant phase. But Haestrom's sun is far too young for this to be natural.
Whatever the reason, I'm glad I could help. Once you deliver that data, I could use you on the Normandy.
I promised to see this mission through. I did. I can leave with you and send the data to the fleet. And if the admirals have a problem with it, they can go to hell. I just watched the rest of my team die.
Maybe not the whole rest of your team, ma'am.
Rieger, you made it.
Yep.
Your old captain's as good as you said. Damn Colossus never stood a chance.
If need be, the Normandy can get you out of here, Rieger.
The Geth didn't damage our ship. As long as we get out of here before reinforcements show up, we'll be fine.
Actually, I won't be going with you. I'm joining Commander Shepard.
I'll pass the data to the Admiralty Board and let them know what happened. She's all yours now, Shepard. Keep her safe.
That's the plan. Though loyal to Shepard, Tali'Zorah's antagonism towards Cerberus necessitates observation. Also sending recon units to examine Geth activities in case activities in Haestrom provoke action. Cerberus sucks.
Cerberus saw footage of you in action, Tali'Zorah. We're looking forward to having you on the team. Your engineering expertise will really benefit the mission.
I don't know who you are, but Cerberus threatened the security of the migrant fleet. Don't make nice.
That's why you're here, Tali. I need people who aren't Cerberus. People I can trust.
I wasn't part of what happened to the migrant fleet, but I understand your distrust. I hope we'll get past that as we work together.
I assumed that you were undercover, Shepard. Maybe even planning to blow Cerberus up. If that's the case, I'll loan you a grenade. Otherwise, I'm here for you, not for them.
The events of what happened in the migrant fleet and between the migrant fleet and Cerberus are in a book. I don't remember the name of the book right off the top of my head.
If it helps, check out the Normandy while you're here. We've gotten a few upgrades.
I'll get Tali'Zorah the necessary security clearance to access our systems.
Please do. I can't be part of your team if I don't know how the ship works. Remember, Shepard, these people thought enslaving Thorian creepers and Rachni was a good idea. I'll be in engineering.
Don't forget to introduce yourself to Edie, the ship's new artificial intelligence.
Quarians hate AI because of the Geth, and Jacob totally did that on purpose. Jacob totally did that to be kind of a jerk. Anyway, we're actually gonna go talk to Kelly, and then we're gonna go talk to Tali first. Tali before we call it quits. First, we're gonna look in here just in case. Ah, yes, that. Our hand, transfer request approved. Per Tali'Zorah Vasnima's request, we are sending her, and that's actually from Tali's father.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Already looked.
I had a wonderful chat with your friend Tali. She's not what I expected from her psych report. I like her.
Tally's a good friend. We've been through a lot together.
My female intuition says she wants to be more than just good friends.
I always felt there might have been some chemistry there.
In other
There
words,
is. It's in her body language. How she turns to you when you enter the room. How she watches your every move. Quarians are so fascinating to me. But they also make me a little sad.
in other words, that's everyone was upset that Tally wasn't a romance option in Mass Effect 1. So
why do they make you sad?
Their environment suits are so beautiful, but with their immune systems, they're trapped inside. I wonder what they look like under those helmets, or what their skin feels like under those suits.
Are you attracted to other species?
Well, part of my job is predicting the motives and feelings of humans and aliens. Intimacy brings understanding. And passion is nice wherever you find it. Character matters, not race or gender. Anything else, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Jack would like to see you down in her hidey hole on the engineering deck. Anything else, Commander?
all right, so we'll go talk to Jack.
That'll be all.
I'll be
And
here if
we're
you
gonna
need
be.
anything.
Then we'll go talk to Tally. You'll be in engineering anyway. Move it down. Find Jack down here. It'll let me down the stairs. Dang. I just realized I never changed back from the fancy clothes in Kasumi, from Kasumi's part of the party that we went to with Kasumi. It's not that bad.
I got thoughts like little bugs crawling in and out of my head. I can't stop them.
It's unfortunate.
You know I have a history with Cerberus. You know how far back it goes?
I'll listen to anything you have to say, Jack.
Your pal, the elusive man? Never seen him before, but Cerberus raised me. First thing I remember is my cell door in a Cerberus base. They did experiments, drugged me, tortured me. Whatever chance I had to be normal, they stole it by trying to turn me into some super biotic. The doctors, the other kids, every one of them hated me. They let me suffer.
What did they hope to gain by torturing a little girl?
It was something about pain breaking down mental barriers and how it might clear the way for a more biotic power. I'm sure there was a payoff due at some point, but I wasn't gonna see it. I was wired up in a cell.
They tortured you just to see if they could make a strong biotic? That's it?
Wasn't in a position to ask, Shepard. All I know is a little girl crying in a cell, begging for the pain to stop.
How did you get out of there?
There was some kind of emergency, and I made a break for it. The other kids came out of their cells and attacked me. So did the guards. I just killed everything in my way and ran. Guess my biotics had developed faster than they thought. I managed to get a shuttle off the ground. Drifted until a freighter picked me up. The crew used me, then sold me. That's my uplifting escape story.
There were other children in the base?
I didn't know much about them. I was kept separate. They hated me just like everyone else there. When I broke out, I had to fight through them all. I showed them, but there's a loose end I need to deal with.
You're absolutely certain that Cerberus was running the facility?
I was a kid, but I wasn't dumb. I know how to listen. It was Cerberus. Don't care how far down the chain it was. They thought they were so clever. Turns out, mess with someone's head enough and you can turn a scared kid into an all-powerful bitch. Fucking idiots.
Language.
I'm gonna talk to the elusive man, and he'd better have some answers.
He'll just deny everything. That's not what I'm after anyway. I found the coordinates in your files. I want to go to the Telton facility on Pragia where they tortured and drugged me. I want to go to the center of the place, my cell. I want to deploy a big fucking bomb, and I want to watch from orbit when it goes.
Attacking our allies is gonna derail our mission. Not a smart move.
The files say it was shut down after my escape. It's been abandoned for years. They going to care if I blow up a garbage dump?
Fair.
You've lived with this your whole life. Why do this now?
Like I said, I found the coordinates in your files. You can't expect me to just sit on information like that.
Also true.
I'll set a course for Pragia.
I owe you, Shepard.
Yes, yes you do. Alright.
Garrus put some crazy tech into the main guns. It's almost doubled their power draw.
They seem pretty wicked.
Indeed. Don't worry. A few tweaks to the forward capacitors, and the balance is back in line.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
We didn't really have time to chat while taking out Geth on Haestrom, did we?
Nope,
I
not
can't
really.
believe so many people died. Thank you again for getting Rieger out alive. All for data about stars blowing up. I hope the Admiralty Board gets some use out of it.
Tell me about the fleet's Admiralty Board.
It's one of two major political powers among my people. The admirals make decisions related to defense or needing immediate action. They also handle major criminal charges, like treason. The other political power is the Conclave, a group of representatives from each ship. They make most of our laws and fleet decisions.
A lot of people.
Any news
A lot
yet
of
on the
ships.
data you sent?
I'm not likely to hear anything for a while, or on an unsecured channel for that matter.
Have you heard any word about Cal Rieger? Did he survive his injuries?
He sent me a message. It looks like he'll make a full recovery. Anytime you get a suit puncture, it's a matter of luck. Rieger got out with a relatively minor infection.
Having any trouble settling back in on the Normandy?
I like the quiet. I miss the old faces, though. Presley, Engineer Adams, all of them. It doesn't seem right having Cerberus in charge of this ship. Are you sure working for them is the right thing to do?
I caught some tension back on Freedom's Progress, and again when you first came aboard. What happened between Cerberus and the Quarians?
Yeah, you should explain
They
that.
attacked one of our ships, the Edena. It seems they were attempting to kill or control a young human biotic who was on the fleet. I don't really know the details. I do know that Cerberus made an enemy of the Quarian people.
I fully expect them to betray us at some point, and we'll be ready.
I'm glad to hear that, Shepard. Just let me know how I can help. For now, I should get back to work.
Shotgun.
Thanks for coming by.
Alright, well, there we go. Recruited Tally. Everything's going well. Thanks for coming by. It's going to be the end of the episode for today. We will pick up again, of course, where we left off tomorrow, if everything goes according to schedule. It's really interesting. Just as a quick side tangent, I'm making these videos, and I think today I just published. The day I'm making this video is the day I published the third Mass Effect 1 video. You know, and you can obviously tell, you can be able to see the change in my clothes, some slight background changes, things like that, so you can identify what's, you know, where I'm at in my, you know, in my history. Like, you know, it's interesting to see. So if you know, it's interesting to think about, because, you know, I'm not exactly sure what the upload schedule is going to look like, if I'm going to be able to keep up, because I recorded all the Mass Effect 1 videos over Memorial Day weekend, and a bunch of the Mass Effect 2 videos as well. That I have up to this point, and so like I plan on at least trying to record one video a day for the next several months, not months, weeks, until I finish all the way to the end of Mass Effect 3, and then upload one video a day. So I'm trying to like make sure that I have videos, you know. But yeah, you know, but of course then things like Ready to Roll and things like that will may mess with that, which is why I have a bunch of extra, you know, a bunch of videos in the backlog as well. Anyway, so that's, yeah, we're gonna end the episode there. Recruited Tally, and now we're gonna go for, you know, the next episode we're gonna recruit one of the other companions. And you'll get to meet them. Once we've recruited all companions, then we're gonna start our process of fighting, you know, well, fighting everyone's inner demons and making sure that everyone has all their business taken care of, so that way when the time comes for us to face the collectors, there's no loose ends. And so again, thanks for coming out. It's a lot of fun. And with that, I hope to see you all next time. Bye, guys.